You ever had that feeling at the theater where you watched some movie and then went,
holy shit, that shit was pretty damn good. Stop.
and then you went back home and played with Legos, recreating your favorite scene? I know I did, and I reckon you did too. As we aged though, we kinda grew out of Legos. However, we never quite grew out of that feeling, that damn fucking feeling. When you experience a fucking masterpiece and all you wanna do is be that guy. Sifu is one of those games that tries something new and fucking excels at it.
Out of my game, bitch. Shit on, fuck off.
I mean, look at this art style, the fighting, the goddamn music, man.
You know, one thing I still can't get is why Asians even consider abortion.
There really isn't many games of which I remember the music of. Death Stranding, Battlefield 5, Terraria, Watch Dogs 2, but only that one song that I played on loop with the in-game Spotify. And now Sifu.
I'm fucking focused because my mouth's moving.
That's literally all the games. I'm not a music fan. What can I do? I just like the quiet, it's calming. You see, I feel like to actually make a game of which the music just fucking seeps into the player's mind, it's quite tricky, but there is a bunch of ways to do it. The way on which we'll be focusing today makes the music the gameplay. Easiest example probably being Geometry Dash, or that cool new Fortnite game mode. For example, in Sifu, there's this one weird moment in the game where, for some reason, you start fighting with the music. And it doesn't happen once or twice at that spot, it happens always. The club mission forces you to anticipate a beat drop in a cliché type of way, where you enter a club and then the music gradually gets louder and louder until you open the final doors, and boom. Sure, it's been done before, but what many people don't realize is that the game also eases the gameplay into that set beat drop. You see, as you get into the club, first you fight one guy, then three, and then when you open the final doors, you're faced with an uncountable number of guys and a giant flashy arena. However, the game doesn't drop the beat yet. If it did, you wouldn't hear it. I mean, you're still trying to assess the situation and realize what your goal is.
Jesus Christ, brother. Holy shit.
So the game instead waits for you to actually collect yourself and gives you the time to assess the situation, while it creates tension in the truck as also in the hundreds of people that are slowly realizing that an enemy has as also in the hundreds of people that are slowly realizing that an enemy has just entered the territory. Yes! I fucking nailed that one, didn't I? Now, you seeing there is no way to avoid this confrontation, get hyped up in a badass kind of way, and you finally see your target. Now all you have to do is think about fucking up bad guys, and finally hitting that beat drop. Quick look in the mirror. Get my blah 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 blah. I mean, is there anything you can say about art style? There certainly is. I'm just not particularly the best candidate to do it. It looks as if it's been painted, which allows the game to truly show off all the colors it wanted to show off. You know, you've got nature, fire, water, earth, and then the final boss, I guess. All the fucking Avatar bullshit. But yeah, the art style definitely allows the locations to all have their own distinct feeling. Although I must say I'm not a big fan of the fact that the last three locations kinda all seem the same to me. Because yeah, you had water and earth, and both of them try to go in different directions. But I feel like the fact that it all took place in a modern setting kind of ruined the distinctiveness between the... So yeah, overall, good art direction, beautifully made, I give thumbs up. Play the sound effect from Death Stranding. Fighting! Okay, finally we're into fighting. Now, you might disagree with me, but I personally believe that the games with the biggest replayability are the ones with the simplest mechanics. On the surface, of course. Just something about already knowing how to play the game from day one, but then slowly realizing and learning that these things can be used in so many different ways is fun. Because yeah, the games are advanced, but the fact that the core mechanics are so intuitive allows you to learn the game on your own, rather than go on YouTube and search up how to do a heavy attack. Cause it is easier to expand when you've got a base than to create that base from scratch. Gundi. Like for example, take this move, the floor spinning Wachakiti. It might seem simple, you pull your joystick down, up, press a button, and then you knock the guy in front of you. Really easy to use and intuitive. But then while using it, you realize that it can be used in a plethora of other ways. Say there is a guy attacking you from the back with a punch. You can do the move backwards, and now you've not only successfully dodged his punch, but you've also knocked him.
Jesus.
And that's I think all that needs to be said about the fighting. It's real fun, flashy, and also challenging. You can tell who's a pro and who's not. Yet, both of them are going to have just stellar fun. Oh, and also the fact that the environment is interactable also makes for some cool set pieces.
I didn't immediately kill him.
So yeah, finishing up, I think there is one more thing I want to talk about, and that's the fun ways that the game forces you to replay it a bunch of times. Because not only do you have a secret good ending that's way more challenging than the normal one, but the game also has these challenges which unlock you outfits and new ways to play in the form of mods and cheats, which again, real fun, real replay Babel. Follow my social bitches! Follow all my socials. Follow all my goddamn